Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Mr. Coder, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do good prefixes. Question C from Codeforces Round 952 Division 4. So Alex thinks some array is good if there exists some element that can be represented as the sum of all other elements. And the sum of all other elements is 0 if there are no other elements. For example, the array 1, 6, 3, 2 is good since 6 is the sum of all other numbers, 1 plus 3 plus 2. And furthermore, the array 0 itself is also good because if you have 0, then the sum of all other elements, which there aren't any, is said to be 0. So that's also good. However, the arrays 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 are not good. Because, for example, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 is not equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, and none of the others are equal. And 1 is not equal to 0. So yeah. And Alex has an array A1 to AN, and help him count the number of good non-empty prefixes of the array A. In other words, count the number of integers I such that the length I prefix A1 through AI is good. So if you look at the first example, this is just an array of length 1. It has 0, and that is a good array, and that's the only possible prefix, a non-empty prefix. And then if it's length 1, then it's 0 because that doesn't work. 1 doesn't work, and because 1 is not equal to 0. And for the next one, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0. So then you have so this first one of like just 1 is not good because 1 is not equal to 0. And then this one, 1, 1, it's good because 1 is equal to the sum of all the other elements, which is 1. This next one is also good because 2 is equal to 1 plus 1. This complete array is also good because 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 0. So yeah, and also a key thing to note is that here are the constraints. You'll have to solve this, and you can't do an n-squared solution. O of n squared would be too slow in this case, so you can't just brute force it. So then you'd have to optimize it in some way to either do it in O of n or O of n log n. And how I did it was I used a set. So then I had a running sum of like all of them, because the key thing to notice is that for like all these good arrays, like the sum of the whole array divided by 2, it's that exists. Like 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2, sum is 12, divided that by 2 is 6. And that exists in the array. So that's another way to check if an array is good. So you just need the sum, and you need a set of all the numbers. So I insert the current value into the set. I also add it to the sum. Then I check if the sum is even, because if it's not even, then you can't perfectly divide it into 2. I check if it's even, and I also check if the sum divided by 2 is not equal to the set's end, which means that it exists in the set. And if it does exist, then you add 1 to the total and you print out total. And this also works for 0 because the sum of 0 is still 0. And if you divide that by 2, it's still 0. And then that 0 exists in the set. So it also works for 0, which is an edge case. And it's always good to think about edge cases, but in this case, the edge case is already working without having anything specific added on. So yeah, that's how you solve good prefixes. Question C from Codeforces Round 952 Division 4. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.